is my Infographic Redo presentation. It's still Halloween, but could be Christmas, but it's not Christmas. Okay, Halloween. Anyway, so this infographic is about the readings that we did on developing a PLN, or a personal learning network. First, I've got 10 tricks for using a PLN. One is collaboration. You got to interact with the community, you got to collaborate, you got to share your ideas, you got to hear other people's ideas. That's the whole spirit of it. Surf the web. There are tons of resources on the web, different ideas, different research that's been coming up, things that people are trying, things that people are trying that are working, that aren't working. So just getting all that information, and the internet's a great way to do that. You could join a meetup group, which is a group that you meet people online that are living in your area or working in your area, and then you can meet up with them and talk with them in person. You could share what you know. So that's just sharing the information that you've learned, whether it's from school or from your own research or just doing the job. You gotta share what you know with people. Ask questions. Just like in a classroom, asking questions is super important. If you don't understand something, it can help you learn, and it can help other people in the class learn, or in the PLN. Participation. Again, that's like collaboration. You gotta participate or you're not gonna get anything out of it. Use your manners. You gotta be nice. You want people to want you in the group. You wanna make friends in the group, make professional friends you can have connections with. Maybe you wanna get a job. Maybe you know somebody. Use your manners. Separate professional and personal. If you're gonna use Twitter or Instagram or something like that, you don't wanna use your personal Twitter and Instagram for your PLN. It just, puts off the wrong idea. So you want to make a separate account for your PLN. Create a landing page that's just a place that someone could go to find all of your resources, whether it's your website or your social medias or things like that. You want to make it accessible to people so that they know where to find you. And lastly, mix all levels of experience. You want people that are right out of college. You get the new research and the new thoughts and new ideas. You want people that have been in the industry for a long time, so you get the real world experience, and everywhere in between. Anyone can contribute, and getting all these different perspectives is really what the PLN is about. Alright, so ways that you can establish a PLN. You want to bookmark tabs so you can keep everything together, keep everything right where you can find it. Subscribe to blogs so you can keep track of them, so you can see what they're posting. Things like that. If you have a blog, you can share and interact. Create a platform, so that would be creating something like a Twitter, something like an Instagram, or a website. We've got Start Twitter. Figure out what your role is. Is your role sharing research? Is it collaborating with other people? Is it asking questions? Is it just sharing things that you know? You got to figure out what you're good at and what you want to do in the PLN. Number 6 is amass your resources. So this is things like, if you have a lot of resources on classroom management, you want to put all those in the same place so that people can find all those things and they can read about it and interact with you about that. Stay relevant. You want to keep up to date on the current research and the current thoughts about what works best. Because if you're sharing old knowledge, you're not going to be as effective as it could be if you're staying relevant and up to date. You want to remember your passwords, because if you can't get in, can't participate. You've heard of PLN, but if you take your PLN and you put it into your classroom, you can interact with your students in a way that is more effective. You can create a class blog and a place to put student work that can go beyond the classroom, which is a big thing these days. Actually having some applicability for student work. Take a PLN class. They have classes online. You can learn how to use it effectively, learn how to do better, things like that. You got phases of developing your PLN. You want to figure out what platform. So is it going to be Twitter, an Instagram, a website? Figure it out and make one. You got to be active and engaged. You got to interact with people. You got to get followers. You got to follow other people. You got to really put that network out there so you can get involved. And then you want to bring it in the classroom. We gotta keep it real world. So if you're taking and reading and learning about all these things and then leaving it out of your classroom, it's just not doing what a PLN is supposed to do. You want to take the things that you learn and put it into your classroom. Alright, some other things that a PLN can be used for is a reflective journal. So if you try something new and you want to write about it, you want to think about it, talk it out, a PLN is a great way to do that. You can make a blog post or an Instagram post, and you can really talk about what worked, what didn't work, what you might change. It can be an archive for things that you've made, like worksheets and graphic organizers and tests and quizzes. And it can be an archive for just resources. So things that you find that you learn, you can put in there, keep it for later. It can be a resource to get new ideas. So if you have different blogs or different things that you follow and they're posting ideas and things, that's a resource for activities and lessons you can do in your own classroom. And lastly, the main thing is to learn. When you get into the field, you only have so much opportunities to learn. You're in a classroom, you're doing your stuff, you can read, you can do whatever, but really getting out there and talking to people that are also doing it is a great way to learn and really just extend yourself beyond your own classroom.